What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. So today's rant is actually going to be an answer to a really interesting question I've been getting. Is it possible to have a full watch collection made up of only micro-brand watches? Very, very interesting. It's 3:04 p.m. Let's get down to business. Alright, so a micro-brand-only collection. Now, the more I thought about this, the more complicated it became. It's not as easy as I thought. So in my experience running a YouTube channel based around watches, the more aware I became of micro-brands as a whole. Now, let's be honest, there's a lot of commonalities we can find within the micro-brand industry. For instance, the Seiko NH35 automatic movement, very prevalent in micro-brands. Probably the majority of micro-brands are assembled in Asia. And finally, and this one's very important, most micro-brand watches are sports watches. That's right, sports watches of some kind, usually dive watches, incredibly prevalent within the micro-brand industry. And that's fine, that's totally cool, all of that is fine. But it makes it incredibly difficult to build a watch collection using only one category of watch. Unless, you want a full collection of just sports watches. That's fine, different strokes for different folks. But let's talk about what a watch collection is, okay? I've made a little template of the ideal watch collection. You can watch that video here, gives you kind of a basis for what I'm talking about today. But basically, at minimum, I think you can have a very, very well-rounded collection using only 3 watches, okay? A sports watch, a dress watch, and an everyday piece. But again, we're building this little watch collection using only micro-brand watches. So starting with a sports watch, that's not too difficult at all. We can choose something like a Rishard Legrande Odyssey Mark II. I reviewed that watch a little while ago, actually kind of a long while ago right now, but click that up there, watch that episode. I believe you could get that for like under $300 at the time. But if you don't like that dive watch, who cares? You can find a ton of other micro-brand dive watches out there. There's so many to choose from. Again, the market is pretty much saturated with sports watches. So okay, we got the sports watch taken care of. Now moving on to the micro-brand everyday watch, I'd probably choose something like a Boulder Field watch. Right now I'm wearing my new Boulder Venture. Review on this piece coming up very soon, so stay tuned for that. So boom, 2 knocked out already. Sports watch, everyday watch, both micro brands, but there's one that eludes me, the dress watch, the micro brand dress watch. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm looking at micro brands all the time, right? I'm the time teller. And I'm being totally honest, guys, right? I look at watches all day long. It's literally my job nowadays, but I have not come across a micro-brand dress watch that piques my interest just yet. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm not saying they're out there. I just can't think of one right now, or maybe I just haven't found the one. And so this is where you come into play. That's right, my viewer. I want to turn the tables a little bit and I want to have you recommend me a watch for once. I'm serious, guys. Please help T3 out. Which micro-brand dress watch should I be paying attention to right now? Maybe we can pick one up for the channel. I can review it and we can finally complete the micro-brand-only watch collection. I'm serious, guys. Please leave me a comment. I need your help for this one. But yeah, guys, there you have it. I'm trying to answer your question. Can you build a micro-brand only watch collection? Yes, probably. I'm just having a little difficulty. There's that little sticking point. A micro-brand dress watch. There isn't really one that I can think of right now, but I'm sure it exists. I just need your help. So as always, guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I am eagerly awaiting your recommendations. So seriously, leave that comment. If you want to support the channel one step further, then click that link in the description below and shop at the Time Teller shop. That's right, the one-stop shop for the watch collector like you. I got watches, watch straps, watch winders, watch toolkits even. Click that link, shop around. You help me out a ton, and I love you for it. And if you're new here, if this is your first time joining us here at the Time Teller channel, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by, but let's make this a little bit more official. Go ahead, click that subscribe button. It takes 1 second and it helps me out a ton. And while you're at it, please click that bell icon. Even if you're already subscribed, click that bell icon, okay? YouTube does a terrible job notifying my subscribers when I upload, and you do not want to miss out. There's so much more awesome content on the way. I promise, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with other watch enthusiasts, other people that you think would enjoy this. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. All right, well, if you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing to the channel because there's a whole lot more where that came from. Also, I have no idea how YouTube works yet. Hopefully in the future, I'll get the hang of it, but I think there should be some recommended videos for you to watch. There might be one over on this side of the screen. There might be one over on this side of the screen. Who knows where they're gonna be? YouTube's always changing. Life is always changing. You know, there's a lot to learn about life. We'll save this for another episode. Anyway, click one of these videos videos, watch it, subscribe to the channel. I love you.